The search for a ceasefire agreement in Ukraine continues as President Trump admits it's proving hard to secure Russia's backing in his deal. We have a special report from Sudan where paramilitary fighters are fleeing the capital as the army closes in. And a rocket blasts off from Florida to bring home the 2 US astronauts who've been stuck on the International Space Station.
Sir Keir Starmer says it's time to apply maximum pressure on Vladimir Putin in order to bring him to the negotiating table and end the war in Ukraine. A charity in Gaza says an Israeli strike in the territory has killed at least 8 people. Israel says it was targeting what it called terrorists operating drones in the area. At least 18 people are reported killed in the US after deadly tornadoes tear through multiple states. Over 100,000 people gather in the Serbian capital of Belgrade as anti-corruption protests continue. President Donald Trump says that the US has launched strikes against Yemen's Houthis over the group's attacks against ships in the Red Sea. He's warned that if the Houthi attacks didn't stop, hell will rain down upon you like nothing you've seen before. In a post on Truth Social, which you can see on your screen there, President Trump also warned Iran, who are the Houthis' main backer, that it needed to immediately stop supporting the group. He said, if Iran threatened the US, America will hold you fully accountable and we won't be nice about it. President Trump has confirmed the killing of a senior Islamic State group leader described by Iraq as one of the most dangerous terrorists in the world. US Central Command said Abdallah Maki Musli al-Rifa, also known as Abu Khadija, was killed in a precision airstrike in Anbar province in Iraq on Friday. He was responsible for operations, logistics and planning for the armed group. Mr. Trump says US-led coalition forces in partnership with Iraqi National Intelligence Services had relentlessly hunted him down. South Africa says its ambassador to the US, who's being expelled by the Trump administration, has been given just 72 hours to leave the country. Ibrahim Rasool was ordered to leave by the US Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, who claimed that the envoy hated America. Mr. Rasool had made comments online that were critical of President Trump's political movements. Relations between the US and South Africa had already soured, with Mr. Trump making the unfounded claim that white farmers were having their land confiscated.
The Russian captain of a cargo ship that collided with a United States oil tanker off the coast of East Yorkshire on Monday has been charged with gross negligence manslaughter. He appeared at Hull Magistrates Court this morning. And Peter Harris is there. Peter, tell us what went on in court.
Well, Vladimir Mortin is 59 years of age. He made an appearance of approximately 45 minutes before the magistrates here in Hull today. He appeared in the dock wearing a shirt and a blue fleece to answer a charge of gross negligence manslaughter. Now, that charge relates to a collision in the North Sea on Monday when a cargo ship, the Solong, of which he was captain, collided with an American oil tanker carrying jet fuel off the East Yorkshire coast. Now, it was put to Mr. Mortin in court that he unlawfully killed Mark Angelo Pernia. Mr. Pernia was a crew member on the Solong who is presently missing, presumed dead. Now, Mr. Mortin did not enter a plea to the allegation. It was said in court he's a Russian national with no UK address. Now, he was accompanied by an interpreter in court today. There was no application for bail and he was remanded in custody. Now, Mr. Mortin was told he will next appear before the Central Criminal Court in London on April the 14th.
And protesters have gathered outside Tesla car showrooms in London and Manchester, encouraging owners to sell their cars and stocks. Elon Musk's company has already seen its shares plunge following his US government work and support for far-right causes.